What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. Today I've got an insane story time that was sent in to me about this dude's stepmom who ended up hiding in his closet to try to get some dirt on him to get him in trouble because she thought he was talking crap about her on Xbox. Absolutely bonkers story. Would not recommend hiding in anyone's closet. But without further ado, let's get into it. I know you guys are going to enjoy. Alright, so the person who sent this to me, his dad ended up getting remarried, and his stepmom was pretty cool at first. Everything was fine, and then she kind of started causing issues with him, and he doesn't really know why she started having beef or what he really did. All he knows is that one day when they were eating dinner, she confronted him, saying that she knew that he was talking trash about her on Xbox, and she didn't appreciate that, and if he was gonna live in their house, then he was gonna listen to their rules, so he couldn't talk trash about her. And he was flabbergastedly confused when she starts going off about this, because he hadn't been talking trash about her on Xbox. Like, listen, even if he had been talking trash, who cares? Just let him talk. It's on Xbox, you know? It's not obviously not something you're supposed to overhear. But he started to think his stepmom was hearing voices or something, because he genuinely was not talking crap about her on Xbox. Why would he do that, you know? He had no reason to bring up his stepmom out of nowhere. And he tried to defend himself, saying that, he hadn't been talking trash about her and she must be confused, but she doubled down, saying she wasn't stupid and she knows what she heard. And at this point, he's getting offended because he legitimately hadn't been talking trash, you know? Imagine someone accusing you of something you didn't do, and then when you say you didn't do it, they double down. No, I know what I heard you say. So he says that obviously she must be dumb if she thinks she heard that, because he never said it, and she gets mad that he called her stupid. And listen, was calling her dumb the nicest thing in the world? No, but I do think it's important that he called her dumb, not stupid, because stupid in my mind is more offensive. I know that's stupid because it's the same word, but you know what I'm saying? If someone was like, you're being kind of dumb right now, in my mind it's not as bad as someone telling me I'm being stupid. But because he had called her dumb, she decides that she's gonna promise that she's gonna catch him talking trash, and he better watch out because she's not messing around. And obviously he's kind of taken aback by this, considering he had just gone to eat some green beans with his parents. He wasn't trying to have an argument, and he had no clue what she was talking about because he hadn't been talking trash. But whatever, he figured maybe she had just had a bad day at work, bad mood or something. His dad was the same way sometimes, would kind of come home all pissed off and just yell about nothing. So he thought, well, maybe she's kind of doing what my dad normally does. Whatever. So he just goes about living his life. Obviously, he doesn't remember the conversation at the forefront of his mind every single day. He's not living life in fear of his stepmom because she said she's going to try to catch him talking trash on Xbox. Because one, even if he was talking trash on Xbox, okay, what is she going to do if she catches him? Don't do that. And he'd go, no, I'm just going to keep doing it. Or, option two, he's just not talking trash, so he has nothing to be worried about. So he's just kind of going about his day, doing his thing, and it happened to be the time of the year where the new Call of Duty had just come out. And anyone who's a big Call of Duty fan will tell you that, early November, late October, when the new COD comes out, you want to play a lot. Throughout the year, the amount I want to play COD kind of goes down. The closer we get to a new COD, the less I want to play the old one. But when it first comes out, it's really fun to play. So he had been spending a little bit more time playing Xbox than normal, as you do when you want to play a video game. It's not like he was playing 9 hours a day, but he would come home, play for a couple hours, go eat dinner, finish his homework, play some more. But his mom started accusing him at every single dinner that they would have that he was secretly talking trash about his parents on Xbox, and she knew about it. And he's getting more and more irritated every time it gets brought up, because he's like, dude, I'm just not talking trash about you guys on Xbox. Believe it or not, when me and my friends are playing Call of Duty, we don't talk about our parents. We're not sitting there like, hey man, how much do you hate your parents? Oh, that's crazy. I hate my parents more. I don't know what parents think people talk about when they're playing video games. I've tried to explain to my parents before. I'm like, no, I'll play video games with my friends all day, but no one says anything. And they're like, but you talk all day. And it's like, yeah, we talk all day, but no one says anything. You just kind of talk crap, you talk about stuff, but it's not like it's some insane deep philosophical discussion. And yeah, I've never really been playing COD. My parents are really bumming me out, man. But he's getting more and more irritated because she just won't drop it. It's like she's insistent on making him mad enough to talk trash so she can get mad about it. And usually when he went to school, he would close his door to his room just because he had siblings and he didn't want them going in there. And, no one had ever said it wasn't a good thing to have his door closed. But one day he comes home and he sees that the room to his door is open. And he's a little bit confused because, as I said, he makes sure that he closes it every time he leaves. But whatever, maybe someone went in and grabbed something. Maybe he forgot. He's not thinking that much into it. But he throws his backpack on the bed and he gets on his Xbox to start playing Call of Duty. And he hops into a party with his friends and they're just kind of talking about like nothing, as I said, maybe about the day or whatever. Oh, this new patch came out and this gun got patched. Like, oh, that's so annoying. And as he's playing the video game, he thinks he hears a cough behind him. And he doesn't know if maybe it was someone in the party or something, but he takes one earphone off and just kind of is like, all right, I'm going to pay some attention because I don't know, I thought I heard a cough. He's not going to freak out and call the Ghostbusters off rip because it could have just been game audio, maybe someone in the Xbox party. But for some reason, it sounded like he was coming from behind him. Well, now that he has his headphones off, about 2 minutes later, he hears another cough. And at this point, there's no denying that it's coming from in his room and it's coming from behind him. So he turns around and he realizes that it's probably coming from the closet. And he also sees that there's a crack in the closet where you could like look at him. And he thinks it's probably his little siblings messing with him, spying on him, whatever. He doesn't think that it's his stepmom because why would his stepmom be hiding in the closet? So he gets up and runs over and rips the door open to be like, why are you in my room? But when he rips it open, instead of his little sibling, it's his stepmom just sitting in his closet with her phone, like recording. And he obviously freaks out because it wasn't what he was expecting. And he's like, what are you doing in my room? As far as experiences that I never want to experience ever, ripping open the closet door and there being just a fully grown human just sitting there recording me is up there. That sounds absolutely terrifying. But his stepmom doesn't even seem embarrassed. She just replies that she was going to catch him talking trash and he's lucky that he heard her coughing. And he's like, are you insane? Are you actually a psychopath? You are hiding in the closet of your stepson to try to catch him talking trash about you on Xbox. How long have you been in there? You've been in here since I've been home. I know you didn't come and hide in the closet. Like, have you been sitting in the closet for hours? And she kind of brushes it off like it's not an important question. Like, oh, that doesn't matter. And listen, it does matter. Cause like, all right, it's already weird to be hiding in the closet spying on someone. That's pretty crazy behavior. There's no reason to be spying on someone by hiding in their closet unless you work for like the CIA or the FBI. And even then, you got a warrant, bro. To just all willy-nilly decide to hide in your stepson's closet for hours on end and just hope that he comes home and starts playing Xbox and talks trash about you is crazy. I understand why she doesn't want to say how long she's been in there, because clearly she had been hiding in there for a while. But she's like, that's not important. And he just kind of yells at her to get out of his room, which, you know, is reasonable. Oh, you've been hiding in my closet trying to spy on me and get footage of me talking trash about you so you can show it to my dad and get me in trouble? Please get out of my room. And she does leave, but as she's leaving, she's trying to spin it into somehow being his fault. Like, well, you know, if you would just not talk trash about me and your dad, I wouldn't have to go to these lengths. Every time I've tried to confront you about it, you've denied it. And obviously the subscriber's reply is like, well, because I wasn't talking trash about you, what do you want me to say? You're actually trying to justify hiding in my closet to get footage of me doing something that I've denied doing because I don't do it? That makes perfect sense right there, you know? Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna hide in his closet because he keeps denying saying something, so maybe if I get a secret recording of it, he won't keep denying it. That's pretty out there. I understand where you're coming from. I need proof. Hiding in someone's closet and secretly recording them, pretty psycho. Whatever, she leaves the room though, and he immediately calls his dad and is like, okay, you do realize that my stepmom was just hiding in my closet to try to get footage of me talking trash. And his dad, instead of acting surprised, says something along the lines of like, oh, I told her not to do that, which meant at some point there had been a strategy meeting. Oh, we need to get proof of him talking trash. Maybe if I go hide in his closet. And his dad went, no, don't do that. You're telling me this wasn't just a really stupid, spontaneous idea that went too far? This was the strategy meeting? No, you don't understand, honey. I Googled what to do if you think your son is talking trash about you on Xbox, and near the top of the list was hiding in his closet and trying to catch him in the act. And so he kind of snaps at his dad and says, well, why did you, like, not tell me? That would have been a little bit good information to know, is be on the lookout of a crazy person in my closet. And his dad says, well, he didn't think she was going to do it, and they'll talk about it at dinner. And so for the next few hours until dinner, he just stays in his room and he does play Call of Duty, and he doesn't talk trash about them only because his stepmom was probably outside with like a cup pressed up against the door to try to hear everything. And finally, dinner comes and he goes down there and his stepmom is there and she doesn't look apologetic. She doesn't look upset. If anything, she has the look of somebody that's really smug and thinks they're about to get one up on the argument. And so she starts to argue that because he doesn't pay rent in the house, because, you know, kid, that he doesn't have rights to tell her where she can and can't be in her house. So therefore, if she wants to sit in his closet with a camera, she's allowed to, which, I mean, fair? I guess technically he can't tell you not to hide in the closet because it's legally your property, but I think anyone would be uncomfortable with someone hiding in their closet spying on them. Just because technically you can do it doesn't mean that you should. Like, technically, sure, it's your house. They can't make you not stand there. But it's really weird. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. And the subscriber says something along the lines of like, well, yeah, I know you can come into my room, but I would like some privacy if you respect me. As you do, it is just very disrespectful to go all in someone's house and their room and hide in their closet to spy on them. But she doubles down and says, well, I think you've been talking trash about me and I needed proof because you won't admit it. And at that point, his dad steps in and is like, look, he's not talking trash about us on Xbox. At this point, he would have admitted it. And on top of it, even if he is talking trash about us on Xbox, he kind of has stuff to talk trash about because we were hiding in his closet to try to catch him talking trash. I don't know if that's an admission of guilt from his dad saying I did know about this stupid plan and signed off on it. But I mean, yeah, fair reasoning there. Did you expect him not to talk trash about you when you were literally hiding in his closet spying on him? If anyone does bring up his stepmom on Xbox now, he's just obligated to tell this story because it's absolutely insane. It's not every day you have someone hiding in your closet like the CIA. Who needs a warrant? Who needs a wiretap? Just go straight to the source and hide in the floorboards and record everything, they say. Dinner just got very quiet and awkward after that, so he just quickly finished up his food and went back upstairs, as you do. You don't want to keep sitting there and being in that awkward situation. And as much as I would love to say that this all got wrapped up in one neat little bow with some good solution, his parents just never brought it up again. They just acted like it never happened. Every time he would try to bring it up, they would be like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Literally tried to go full it doesn't exist mode, just rewrite history in the smoothest way possible. When in doubt, just pretend it never happened. It doesn't matter if they have proof. Maybe he should hide in their closet and get footage of them talking about pretending it doesn't exist. And if they get mad, just be like, what? I thought it was okay to spy on anyone. Isn't that the rules around here? Isn't that what the rules are, huh? It's not like they could get mad at you or they'd have to admit that they're idiots too. In which case, you win either way. Let's be honest. Like, either way, it's a dub. Overall, I don't really understand what the beef was. He definitely wasn't talking crap and he is now, but congratulations on ending up looking like an absolute nutter butter by hiding in his closet. There's no way he's ever gonna trust her again. Like, once someone tries to hide in your closet and record you without your permission, I feel like that trust is broken and you can't really repair that. No matter how many times you play Monopoly together on Thanksgiving, it's always gonna be like, oh yeah, well one time she did hide in my closet and try to spy on me to get me in trouble. I don't understand why boomers hate video games so much. They hear people having fun in an electronic in the same room and they're like, hey, stop talking too much to the Xbox. You gotta come down here and be miserable like the rest of us, okay? You have any idea how many 70-hour weeks I've worked? If I had Xboxes when I was your age, I would have just quit my job. Don't quit your job for Xbox. Being employed is more cool than being a gamer. That being said, I think that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I'd appreciate you guys taking a second to press the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. If you don't know what to comment, comment the word closet. Otherwise, no joke, no scam whatsoever. Your parents will be hiding in your closet to spy on you. So if you comment, you just prevent that. Come on. You just heard the story about how this ends up. You want to prevent all of that, just comment. Anyways, other than that, subscribe, turn on notifications. I post videos like this pretty often. Hitting y'all with the back-to-back uploads I posted yesterday too. Maybe I'll keep up the daily uploads if you guys want it. Let me know in the comment section. But yeah, on that note, guys, that'll do it. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and I'm out. Peace.